Hi, thank you for joining me. Well, since I've got this JJRC H31, I'm quite curious to see what it looks like inside, so I'm going to disassemble it and reassemble it. And I thought, well, let me show you how it's done. Should you need to open it to check anything or to repair anything or to replace anything. So basically, on the arms, there's 2 screws that need to be removed on each arm. 2 screws on the front here and there. And then 4 screws in the middle section, 2 on either side. And another 2 screws at the back here. Don't think the covers need to be removed, so that's fine. Then there's a single screw on the top of each arm, right on the end, on the tip, that needs to be removed as well. And as well as removing the screw on the top of each propeller. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so I need to do that for each of the arms and then the body screws. So those are all the propellers and screws removed. So now we just need to separate the top shell from the bottom. Gently pull, pull. Okay, and then the top shell comes off, and this is what it looks like inside. So yeah, we've got our little motors standing there with the wires leading on, and then this is the receiver board. This is the 2.4 gigahertz. Okay, this is just the light cover that comes off for the front headlight. This is a 2.4 gigahertz aerial, so that lies in over there next to the light. Normally better when these are situated below the receiver board rather than on top, but I haven't had a problem with reception on this. And then the front headlights. Okay, so yep, that's connected onto the main receiver board here. Then this is the lead going to the battery in the battery bay on the bottom here. So yep, that's the battery connection over here, there. Okay, then if you need to remove the main board, there's another 1, 2, 3, 4 screws here that need to be undone. Again. Okay, then this little section here is a plastic section. It gives you the impression, if you don't really have a look at it closely, that it's rubber to assist with the waterproofing, but no, it's just a strong plastic. So let's just lift this up here. Okay, so yes, it's not necessary to remove this plastic section unless you need to replace the whole bottom shell, and then you'll have to remove this. There's 4 screws, 2 on each end and another 2 over here to remove this section for the battery bay off. Okay, we'll have a look on the opposite open side here. You can see this is where the on and off switch is, and this is where you have a connection for a camera. Okay, so yeah, I hope that helps and shows you what it looks like disassembled and what the components are and what you'll need to do. Obviously, if you need to replace the main receiver board, you'll need to desolder all the little wires, make sure you know exactly which ones come off of where, and that's it. As you can see, it's very small. Each motor has 2 wires and it's quite delicate. Yeah, and then that's for the motors. Let's just see where these 2 wires are going to. Okay, and then you've got wires for the LEDs as well. So there's 2 wires for the LEDs there, and can't see where the wires are. Oh, and then the LEDs, the wires for, yeah, there are still 2 wires for the LEDs here, and 2 wires for the LEDs there. Now these ones just seem to have a little bit of a coating on them compared to the others, but because this is treated for water resistance, there is a bit of a film and a coating. So obviously if you replace it, it'll be a bit of a, don't be confident that it's going to be that water resistance anymore, because then it won't have this coating that it appears to have on here. Okay, so that's it. Hope it helps. Yeah, I'm just going to put it back together again, and now at least know what it looks like and what needs to be done, if anything needs to be replaced or repaired. Thanks for joining me. Okay, one thing I did notice, and I just had a look, you know, the on and off switch, the casing is sort of made of a bit of tin, so that does seem to get a little bit rusted. So if you do have it open, maybe it's best to take something like WD-40 or Q20 and just spray it on the on and off switch casing and inside, and that, because you know, if you do get water on it and it does start rusting, that's not going to last. So that's what I've done, just as a preventative measure, and that's, so have a careful look. And yes, if you do get it wet, there's a chance that the on-off switch can start corroding or rusting. Okay, cheerio.